Alright everybody, welcome back to another Xvault gaming video. Xvault here, and today we got some breaking news for your PlayStation Plus games of April 2021. So let's go ahead and crack in there and jump to it. Alright, so like I said, we do have our PlayStation Plus free games, absolutely free if you have PlayStation Plus, for the month of April 2021. These will be good to go by next Tuesday. So we get one PlayStation 5 game, and then we get two PS4 games, and those will, of course, translate and work via backwards compatibility on your PlayStation 5 if you happen to be lucky enough to own one or wanted one. So with that being said, this will be your last week to download the previous month's or March's games as well, which was Final Fantasy VII, Marquette, and another game I can't think of off the top of my head. But regardless, if you look at your PS Plus collection on the store, you're going to see those games available to you. So go ahead and download those or add them to your library if you don't have the space or want those on your hard drive at this time. At least they're to your library, and you can download it anytime. So without further ado, let's get to our first game here, which is going to be the PlayStation 5 game. And this is was announced a while ago, but here we have it. Oddworld Soulstorm. So, taking directly from the PlayStation blog, I'll go over a quick summary here. Oddworld's Abe returns in this action-adventure platformer set directly after the events of 2014's Oddworld, new and tasty. Having undergone a transformation from clueless cog in a mega-corporate machine to unlikely hero and beacon of hope, Abe must now save his fellow Mudokons by any means necessary. As you recruit more followers, stick to stealth and puzzle to survive, or scavenge goods and craft an arsenal to liberate your friends. In Oddworld Soulstorm, you will begin to understand the power of many will be needed to solve problems that the individual alone cannot. So there is a big fan base for the Oddworld Soulstorm or Oddworld series in general. So I know a lot of people have reached out to me about that. Very happy about this. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest Oddworld fan for the series. It is a good game. It's a good series and everything like that. And this looks really good. So for free, I'll probably give it a shot, see what happens. Maybe it'll change my mind and make me more of a fan. So that will be the first game there. So we'll move on to the next one. The next one, I have a big spot in my heart because this game over-delivered. I had a love-hate with this right in the beginning. And then as soon as I got in there and got this game going, this was one of my favorite games of last generation, hands down, one of my favorite. So this game is Days Gone. Yes, I know it's been out a while. It's been on PlayStation Now. It's also part of the PlayStation Plus pack for the welcoming package. If you have a PlayStation 5, you can download it. But for those that don't have that either option or haven't gotten to this game in some way, shape, or form, I would say, this is your chance. And I highly recommend getting this game, downloading it, and playing it because I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. I love it. But I'll go over the quick synopsis here. It says, right into a desperate dog-eat-dog open world of the Pacific Northwest is drifter and bounty hunter Deacon St. John. Risk the threats of the broken road on the back of your trusty bike as you face swarms of mindless feral freakers and equally terrifying humans. Unpredictable weather and different times of day and night can cause incredible danger and shocking surprises, and everything wants you dead, of course. Devise your strategies as you customize weapons and skills, craft traps, and upgrade your bike as you try and survive the unforgiving wilderness. Great game. I love the bike mechanics. Everything's fluid. And I'll tell you what, if you do own a PlayStation 5, it is upgraded to 60 frames per second. The textures are a bit upgraded and everything as well, I believe, but definitely 60 frames per second. This game is so good. And I lost all my save data, so I didn't get to do any of the free DLC that was packaged in with that. And I wanted any excuse to go back to this game, but I did plat it, so I lost all my data. I platted it. I got 100% of everything. So all that DLC, I just wanted a reason to revisit this. The good news is, I believe it's been mentioned before that they are working on the sequel to this. So hopefully they can superbly improve upon what's already laid the groundwork for a great game. And they could just the minor flaws that the game did have, they can just really improve upon. I did like the character. I think he's super relatable. He's not, some people may think it's a little mundane of what he's doing, but I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed him as a character, and, you know, kind of being good and bad and in between and all this stuff, trying to make those good decisions. Deep down, you know he's a good guy, but sometimes he doesn't make those great decisions, and on and on. But anyways, experience it for yourself. I'm not going to go on and on about one of my favorite games, but I do implore you to try this out, please. And then finally, to round out our number 3 for the month is a game I haven't tried out yet myself, but Zombie Army Dead War 4. Zombie Army Dead War 4 is Hitler's hordes are back for more in this spine-chilling shooter from the makers of Sniper Elite 4, which I did not know apparently. Abominable occult enemies, epic weapons, and a harrowing new campaign for 1 to 4 players, which is pretty awesome. You have to check that out. Await in 1940s Europe as you fight to save humankind from undead Armageddon. Continue the alternate history of Zombie Army trilogy in huge new levels and uncover a sinister plan that takes the Survivor Brigade across Italy and beyond. So this game looks really good. I checked out the trailer before this. I'd known about it before, but I didn't look too far into it. I heard some good things about it. Again, has a really good fan base for those that do like this game in this series. This is number 4, of course, if not more than that. I don't know if there are any spin-offs or offshoots. But nonetheless, this game does look really interesting, and I'm always down for some co-op play. So 4 players right there. So there you have it, your 3. I think that rounds out to be a very good month yet again for the PlayStation Plus collection. I didn't even mention the Xbox Games with Gold games that was just announced yesterday. Not even worth a breath of mention. I don't think any of those are good. And most of them are super, super old that are very meh, in my opinion. I know one of those was Rogue. It was Hardcore, Contra Hardcores. So that's probably the best of the bunch in there, but it's just not a good lineup. But again, they have Games Pass. But this is about PlayStation Plus games. Great rounding out of the 3. I think those are fantastic games, especially if you do not own any of those games. I think it's going to be a real treat for us for the month of April as well. I'm looking forward to already what's going to be happening in May. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get ready to end this video. But before I do, I know yesterday on my stream, I did mention I was going to play Outriders today. Well, that timer did reset. That 17-hour mark was not correct. That would have put this at around 5 o'clock today. So that was not correct. It did reset itself. It won't be going live till 10 p.m. tonight at my time. So I'll be playing that probably by tomorrow at some point. So I'll be streaming that. I'm going to probably put a good chunk of time in there for my streams for this game, possibly. We'll see if we hit every single path on that or not. But that's where we'll be there. So again, thank you everybody for sticking around for this entirety of the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this 3-game group up here. If you like it, if you're excited. Is it kind of up your alley, or does it intrigue you? Better than nothing. How do you feel about it? Let me know again in the comments below. And without further ado, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and everything in between. We do have Discord. Everything will be in the description below. So go ahead and check those out if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you aren't missing a beat on the Xvault gaming channel here. And that way, if you like all that content, you can stick around and hopefully I can provide some more. So thanks again. And thanks everybody for your support as usual. Until then, we'll see everybody on the next Xvault game. Gosh, if I can even talk here. We'll see you next time on the next Xvault gaming video. Until then, everybody, have a good rest of your Wednesday and take care.